Destiny 2. If you're anything like me, you've probably got a love-hate relationship with it. And so I'm going to do a video on exactly that. I'm going to be going over a few things that I think aren't so good in this game anymore. Just realise that I have played this nearly 10 years now. In this video, I'm going to be going over the open world. Things like public events, lost sectors, finding loot or chests around the world, fishing, and my problems with it. Public events are activities around the planet that you can take part in, either by yourself or with other guardians. The problem I have with public events is they've not changed. That we've had the same public events since the game's come out, and they're uninteresting and boring. But even if you're going to take part in them, it's the rewards you get for them. Are they any good? No. No, they're not. They're crap. Let's stop and see what we get. Glimmer. And that was heroic. Glimmer. Okay, so what did we get? Let's have a look. We got Glimmer. We got Glimmer. Yay. Brilliant. Thanks, Bungie. Chest. We actually got a gun. We got a gun. Event complete. Are you joking? What the fuck is... That's done, is it? Right, let's see what we get from this public event. Well, that's not been updated in a long time. Glimmer. So, out of 5 public events, we have Glimmer and this gun. So why would I do that? Why would I go and do public events? That's boring. I don't want to do that. No, especially as a veteran player. Maybe if I was a new light player, which is a whole other topic. I don't know why anyone is playing this game if they're a new light player. Because if I bought this game today, I certainly wouldn't be playing it now. Okay, I wouldn't be doing it. It's only people that have played it for nearly 10 years that are addicted to this game and that are still playing it. Anyway, public events give you nothing. They give you Glimmer or they give you shit fodder weapons. Crap. So, you're not taking part in them. Oh, I definitely ain't. Because, I mean, a waste of time. But let's be honest, a lot of things in this game can be a waste of time. Lost sectors. When Destiny 2 first came out, I was actually excited about lost sectors. Like you could go around in the open world, find a lost sector, and get some loot. And by the way, what a lost sector is it's like a little mini dungeon. You'll beat mobs of enemies, and at the end you'll beat a bad guy, and then you can open a lost sector chest. But in that chest, there is nothing of worth for any guardian at all. Again, you might get Glimmer, or you might get a piece of armor that doesn't mean anything, but waste of time. Okay, so then let's cover the legend or master lost sectors. And what Bungie will do is they'll make a normal lost sector, legend or master lost sectors, and they rotate each week, or they rotate in different times of the week. And what you do in a legend lost sector or master lost sector is you'll grind out that same lost sector until you get a piece of exotic gear, and that's your reward for doing it. You'll get either a headpiece, gauntlets, legs, or chest piece, and it will tell you on the rewards of that lost sector before you go in. But you're grinding out the same thing over and over again in hopes that you're going to get that exotic. You might not get the exotic you want, but you got an exotic. And even if you get an exotic, you might not get the stats on that exotic that you want. So it's a total waste of time. And, you know, later in the video, I'll go over their answer to Legend Lost Sectors or Master Lost Sectors, which is goddamn stupid. okay? But I'll go over it. So Legend Lost Sectors, or Mass Lost Sectors, whatever, fucking Lost Sectors in general, are, in my opinion, boring. Finding chests in the open world. You can find loads of chests on different planets. And again, you get nothing. I don't understand why, this is supposed to be a looter shooter game. It really isn't. Because you're not getting any loot. A long time. Maybe when I first started playing Destiny and I had greys, armor that was grey, then I went into greens and then blues and then purples. I felt like I was progressing my character. I haven't had that feeling in this game for years. I've had the same pieces of armor on for years. There's no reason for me to get a new piece of armor. Because all the armor in the open world is fodder. It's not going to do anything to your power level, because to do that, you need to upgrade your artifact, or you need to do pinnacle activities, which I don't want to do each week. And let's be fair, it doesn't matter, because the next expansion, they'll say, well, we'll put you to 1820 anyway. And I'll be like, alright, I'm the same as everyone else now, am I? Even though they fucking wasted their life, and I've just been sat on my arse, living my life. I mean, sat on my arse, living my life. And they haven't. They've been living their life as a guardian, wasting their time. I'm not saying playing games is a waste of time, because it's not. But Destiny, sometimes you feel like you've wasted your time and life playing it. Anyway, fishing. Since the Season of the Deep, they added fishing. And that's tied to an exotic mission where you can get an exotic gun for doing that. And that makes sense, that's cool. But what happens when that's finished? What happens when you've done that? Why would you play fishing anymore? There's nothing else that you can get for catching fish. Well, there is. What you can do is you can catch loads of fish, take it to the helm, put it in your fish tank, and you'll get shit armor, shit guns, you get different materials. You get ascendant shards, prisms, and golf balls. But I don't want to do that, because anyone that's done fishing in this game, they can't say they're having fun, because they're just not. They're not having fun. There's a few more activities in this game that I do like, but I do believe there should be more of this within the planets. Altars of Sorrow on the moon. That's a good activity. You go to the moon near the Altars of Sorrow and shit is happening. Guardians are playing together and trying to defeat these waves of bad guys. I like that. That's a good thing to put in the open world. Terminal Overload, very much the same as Altars of Sorrow. People working together to overcome the activity. Brilliant. Like it. But on these two activities, upgrade the rewards or add to the rewards. You're showing that in Onslaught, you're bringing guns back. Bring some guns back and put them in to the open world. There's another one. When I was going on about Lost Sectors, I was saying that there was an answer to Master and Legend Lost Sectors. And the answer was Vex Incursions. But this activity is an absolute joke. Because to take part in this activity, you have to load into Neomuna and wait around for this activity to start. You never know when it's going to be. So you fly in, you stand there, and you wait around. I mean, it's not like you've got anything better to do. I've got a wife and kids. But Bungie thinks I'm going to fucking fly into Neomuna and just wait around, and maybe the activity will start. And you're probably saying, Discord alerts. Yeah, there is. And I've taken part in that. And so this Discord will tell you when the activity is taking place with notifications on your phone. And so I'll get a notification or a Discord alert, and it would say, the strike force is on Neomuna. And I'll take, I'll load in, fly to Neomuna, and before I got there, it finished. Like, what the fuck? I'm there with my fucking dick in my hand, like, I'm ready. And they're like, oh, they've gone. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So it's just a waste of time. And every time this happens, this has happened, no joke, nearly five times. And after them 5 times, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Maybe if I'm on the Neomuna, doing patrols. You see, there's no reason to be on Neomuna. And this is my whole point with the open world. There's no point to going onto a planet because there's nothing to do on it. Like, I don't want to do different bounties. And so that's the other thing that is in the open world, isn't it? We've got different vendors. You've got Devram K on the EDZ, which, you know, he's been in that church since the game came out. On the Cosmodrome, you've got Shaw Han, which that guy was supposed to help all the new light players, wasn't he? You know, he's staying there now. He's a fixture to the Cosmodrome. Eris on the moon. To be fair, I'm not going to say anything bad about Eris because I do like Eris. You know, so let's leave her out of it.
I see.
Failsafe on Nessus. I mean, failsafe on Nessus. That fucking thing has been in it since the game came out and has added nothing to the game. I don't know what failsafe has done or who the fuck they are. Petrovenge in the Dreaming City. Nimbus on Neomuna. Varix on Europa. Finch on Savathun's Throne World. And these all give you bounties. Bounties that are bleak and boring. They never seem to change either. Like, they're the same bounties that you've been doing since the game came out. And they're either like kill targets in certain ways, do public events, go into a lost sector, or do patrols. And so patrols are in the open world and add nothing to anything. What patrols are is they're like a flashing beacon in the open world. And if you activate it, it will say kill 10 hive. It's like a little bounty really. Kill 10 hive or go to this part of the map and scan something. Again, the same with bounties. Patrols have never changed. I don't know why you would do a patrol. Again, XP or Glimmer, it doesn't give you anything apart from that. Why people do bounties, let's get into that. The only time people will do bounties is when a new season starts or a new seasonal track starts. And at the beginning of a new season, you get a seasonal artifact. And what a seasonal artifact is it's like a grid and they'll give you new seasonal mods. And so what people will do is they'll do the bounty grind. And what the bounty grind is you'll go to all these planets, to all these vendors that I've just listed, and you would hoard all these bounties and not turn them in until the new seasonal artifact will come out, and then you will turn them in to get the XP from the bounties to be transferred into your seasonal artifact. And that way you can get a higher power level from your seasonal activity, from your seasonal artifact, but also get further in your seasonal artifact to get all the new seasonal mods. What the fuck? Why would I want to do this? I don't want to do that. That's boring. I want what? Grind loads of bounties? Yeah. What? To get XP? Yeah. I've never done it. Never done it. I don't want to do it. That sounds as boring as fucking fishing. In Destiny and real life. I don't want to do it. I don't want to sit there and grind out these bounties. No thank you, Bungie. It's as grindy and as boring as a lot of other things in this game. What I think they should do, and what I'll do is I'll go over everything I've got on in this video and say what I think they should do. Okay, so in the seasonal artifacts, get rid of the seasonal artifacts. Okay, I don't want to put my XP into an artifact. I want to put it into a character, into my character. I want to feel like I'm getting more powerful. And this goes to my point of armor. Get rid of the seasonal artifacts. Get those seasonal mods, put them into seasonal armor, and have different armor have different mods on it. That way, when we get armor, we're excited about using it. The same with the guns. If we're going to grind out these guns, put different mods on these guns instead of in the artifact. Like when we get different rolls, oh yeah, dude, I've got that, but it's got anti-barrier. or whatever. Or I've got that piece of armor, but it's got solar resistance, or void resistance, or whatever. So get rid of the artifact. Put it into our character. I don't want it to be an artifact that I grind over each season. It's crap. Okay, so that's that. I went over Lost Sectors. My answer to Lost Sectors is basically, you know, what you could do, everything's off the top of my head here really, is Lost Sectors. If it's not a Legend or Master Lost Sector, all the rest of the Lost Sectors just getting forgotten. How about you like make different difficulties of these Lost Sectors? Make easy ones, make medium ones, make really difficult ones, and reward people for doing them things. You know, you can have different triumphs with different Lost Sectors, which I think you fucking do, but you don't get rewarded for doing them unless you do, obviously, Legend or Master Lost Sectors. But, you know, there's people out there that can't do dungeons or raids. So make these Lost Sectors a challenge, or a challenge for new people and a challenge for veterans of the game. And have people in the open world. Put boots on the ground, Bungie. Like Call of Duty did. Yeah, same in public events. You need to reward people for doing it. Make new public events. This is a live service game, for fuck's sake. Update it. Don't just bring seasons out and go, there you go, fuck. Is that it? Yeah. Grind them red border weapons. Up, get your pattern, and we'll give you some story. I went over fishing. Again, put different fish in there. Put different fish, different rewards. Make it fresh. For people that have got all the stuff. Loot, chests, you know, hide away some chests. You've made great hiding places from some chests, but there's nothing in them. Look at this chest hidden away there. What's in it? All the way hidden there for Glimmer. You think, oh fucking hell, I found a chest. What's in it? Glimmer. Brilliant. Right, I'll leave it there. A lot of moaning. Do know that I have loved this game over the years. Do know that I am a veteran player and I have played it for nearly 10 years. But enough is enough, Bungie. You know, I can't keep playing it. If you're going to bring out a Destiny 3, then I can't play it the way it is today. I can't play it if it's going to be like Destiny 2. And I say all these things because I am a fan of Destiny and I want things to change. So please, please, oh please, change something. If you have liked this video, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up. It helps out the channel. It all helps out the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers and goodbye.
One last step together.